Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this beautiful Monday morning, December 7th of 2020, because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, and we do this for all of our brethren who are in the vertical of sales, whether you're major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, retail, or automotive. We try to find some ways to help you out with that. So let's get to it because you need to get dressed and get to work. I'd like to touch on how to beat the holiday slump and close more deals. This is for our folks in the key account, major account area. We need for you to map out your key dates. We only have a few dates remaining in December that are important. You need to be on top of that. Your manager should have been on you to make sure that you were planned and prepared for this time. But if you're not, planning your sales activities around the dates and days that are remaining for this month before Christmas hits would be great. We can use an example related to Thanksgiving in the United States. Some businesses are off the entire week. Many start to slow down on Tuesday or Wednesday before Thanksgiving and on naturally that Thursday. Additionally, 50% of customers don't open that day after Thanksgiving. So, working through your calendar can help you understand many people you're trying to sell to and likely won't be resolved because they are not there. They're gone for that entire week. Now, we do have some statistics where businesses starts on holidays in mid-December, but by December 15th, most businesses are closed. So if you sell to customers, take the majority of the holiday dates into consideration, which can prevent a whole lot of surprisers on both ends. Here's the thing we need to start knowing: mapping out a plan before the holidays to know exactly where you, or if you're a manager, your team stands. And what numbers do you need to hit before the end of the year? During this time and this time only, it's important to set clear expectations with your prospects, letting them know what timeline you've worked on, encouraging them to move through the sales process efficiently. Also, agree with I need this or advice. Encourage reps to work backwards to determine what key milestones can be reached in order to close deals in time for the holiday. So, by working back or starting with the people that you touched during this holiday season, around end of October, all of November, up to now, we need to be working on those folks now. Why? They're going to shut down, but it also works in your favor. There's still one or two, if you're really aggressive and hungry, that you still can get in front of to do a Zoom, or if not, if you can do a person to person. The good news is that many people understand that making purchasing decisions around the holidays, so being a good manager or not, we must make sure that there's a benefit to the customer and that they can establish that they really do need that. That's why it comes to you and your selling skills. We need to create that sense of urgency. They're going to do it anyway, whether it's December or January. Let's try to get it in for December if you can. If you cannot, this is the first thing that we have when we come back in 2021 to address. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies. And with our Hardison's tip for today, we wanted you to go out with something a little positive. We're going to hit it running. We still have a couple of good weeks that we need to get in and done. So, as always, in partying on this beautiful December 7th of 2020, a date that will live in infamy. If anybody is a historian out there, today's date was also the bombing of Pearl Harbor, which got the United States into World War II, December 7th, 1941 to be exact. So, as always in parting, you go out